20-year-old Ashley Fiolek is one of the top female competitors of women's motocross. As the first female rider for the Honda factory team, she became the youngest ever to win the WMA Pro National Championship in 2008 and 2009. She also won the gold in the X Games Women's Moto X and became the first female to appear on the cover of Trans World Motorcross magazine. But with all of her accomplishments, you would never guess that she's been profoundly deaf since birth.
Was there any time where you said, Lord, why me, or be angry because you were deaf?
No, no, not even once, no. I know God made me this way. He, you know, the rest of my family is hearing and I'm deaf, but, you know, I think it's kind of cool, actually. It's like, nope, I think it's kind of awesome that I'm deaf, and it's just part of the plan, and I never even wanted to hear. I never even thought about it. It's just who I am.
Ashley started riding when she was 3 years old. She seemed fearless, but it wasn't until she became a Christian a few years later that she really understood where true courage comes from.
Motocross is a dangerous sport, you know, and I know God is with me all the time. I wouldn't leave the racetrack if I didn't feel that way in my heart. I always say a prayer like before I ride, before I go out on a track, even when I'm practicing. I just feel more confident knowing that He's there with me.
For most, riding a motorcycle depends greatly on what you hear. Because Ashley was deaf, she couldn't hear the gear shift and had to depend on what she felt.
My mom and dad just tried to, you know, give confidence to me, and we just kept practicing, and I was just really frustrated. I didn't think I could get it. And then I just felt like God was telling me, yeah, you can do it. You can work through this, you know. And my dad kind of worked with me, and I feel the engine now. That's how I shift, you know, so it's not a problem for me that I'm deaf.
Ashley says being deaf pales to just simply being a woman in motocross.
Earlier in your career, did you feel like you had something to prove?
Being a woman in the sport's pretty hard, actually even worse than being deaf, because it's a male-dominated sport. So, you know, the boys are getting all the exposure, the girls aren't getting paid. So I think I felt more that I was a woman, you know, than I was deaf, and I just wanted to help the other girls too. I wanted to raise, you know, our sport to a different level.
Now, Ashley continues to turn heads with amazement. She's also written a book entitled Kicking Up Dirt, a true story of determination, deafness, and daring. And she says that when she's on the track, it's her platform to show off the source of her courage.
I'm just very thankful that God has given me the skill and talent, and Jesus and God, you know, this is the reason why I'm here, you know. This is the goals and things they've given me through motocross and me being deaf, and He just means everything to me, and I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be doing what I do without Him.